Hello, home builders. This is a little late today. Sorry about that. Yesterday, we spoke about the most important thing we can do for our children, and that is praying for them. And today, we go to the next phase of that and praying for our children's friends and the need we have for that, the discernment we need to know who to allow in their lives and who to remove, or as they get older and we don't get that opportunity, how to pray for them in that. The verse we have, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 8 and 10 says, "My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not." Well, how do we deal with when sinners entice our children, when they are friends? You know, we have these kids that come into their lives, be it through school, a sports team, a neighborhood. That's the hardest one when they're right next door. And we have to realize everyone around us influences us, and especially our kids at a younger age. And there's that fine line we walk where our children are influencing others for good, and then the other side where we have folks that are influencing our children for bad. And we have to balance that, because we want our children to both glean from others, but also to help others as well. And we see two different examples in the Bible. The devotion today, if you read it, it talks about David and Jonathan, one of the best combinations of that. Jonathan was a godly man, the son of King Saul, but yet God had chosen David to be king, and he knit Jonathan's heart to David, is how it reads. It doesn't say David to Jonathan, Jonathan's heart to David. And David was a better man because of having Jonathan in his life. We also see one of David's sons, Amnon, later. He has a cousin named Jonadab. And Jonadab, it calls him a subtle man. That word subtle is only used 3 times in the Bible. It's used for the strange woman in Proverbs, and it's used for the snake in Genesis chapter 1 and 2. So this is not a good person. And we see he destroys Amnon's life through his influence. Now, obviously, Amnon made those decisions, but he allowed that constant influence in his life. So we need to be very careful about that. And I would encourage you, pray for your children's friends. One thing I would also encourage you, make your house the place that your kids want to be. When their friends get together, be it little kids or teenagers, make your house be the one they want to be at. And that doesn't mean you allow them to do everything. I don't mean that at all. But it's a loving, accepting environment, and you get to see what's going on, and you get to control that to a larger extent as well. And also, you get to be a witness to them. So just a word of advice there. So encourage you to be praying for your friends. Our principle today, take the time today to pray that God will guard the friendships that impact your children. And as I said yesterday, pray that God will put the right people in their life, and that God would remove the wrong people from their life. And then be praying for those kids and praying for their parents as well. Great opportunity to be a witness in our community. And you'll see over time, you'll be the person, or your son or your daughter will be the person that those friends go to for advice, because they know you're Christians, and they know that your faith in the Lord Jesus Christ, you have the answers. So encourage you to do that. Love you guys. Hope to see you tonight at church. If not, I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.